The king is in his castle, and that castle just happens to be Circuit of the Americas. Look at Marc Marquez. This means more than just a race win and continuing his legacy here at COTA. This is about continuing his comeback from that horrendous injury last year to begin the 2020 season.
Marc, congratulations on the win. Naturally, after a race, you look for a cool drink, but how good was that donut on the podium?
Yeah, it was really nice to celebrate with a donut, especially because it was a deal with Jet Lawrence. And yeah, I mean, was there. My team buy donuts yesterday because they say, we believe. I say, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I just, and was really nice. It was a nice Sunday, nice victory, especially in a very hard season for me. And yeah, this extra push, I mean, extra motivation is important.
How important was that win for you today in terms of the comeback story?
I mean, of course, it's important, and of course, it has been very, very difficult during all this month, all this year, to understand well, because sometimes I crash in a stupid way. Sometimes I wasn't able to be fast. And it was so difficult to understand the situation. But it looks like the second part of the season, we are more constant, still crashing too many times. It's true that this weekend I didn't crash, but still crashing too many times, still struggling a lot, but even like this, I'm able to win in some circuits. But the question mark, the fact will be fast or try to win in a right corner circuit, because left corners, right arm, I'm struggling a lot. I don't have power, but if it's left corners, I'm able to ride well. But in right corners, still I'm struggling.
So you told me yesterday that you were expecting, even though Jack started 10th, you were expecting him to be strong, Pecco strong, Fabio strong. Did you expect to check out as far as you did today?
No, I didn't expect. But, you know, tonight I dream a race, and it's going in the way that I want. I mean, of course, my plan was try to be first in the first corner, try to slow down the race in the first 3 laps, and then push. And it's exactly what I did, and worked in a perfect way. What I didn't expect was that big gap in the last laps, but was also my intention, open some gap, because the last laps I was struggling a lot on the change direction, and if somebody arrived with me on the last laps, I think I will lose the race, because I wasn't able to fight. But yeah, I mean, we are there, victory, so time to celebrate.
You saw when you were up on the podium and all weekend what the American fans think of you. What do you feel about racing in America?
Yeah, of course, American fans are amazing. I like to race here. Of course, I have very good memories. I mean, it's nice that we come here in America and we feel all that big support. Also, it was nice because they say a goodbye to Valentino Rossi, and this is also is very important because it's a legend of this sport. And yeah, it was a great atmosphere this weekend, so really, really nice.
Do you feel like the king of COTA?
The king of COTA, yeah, because I won many races here, but the most important is to be the king of the championship. And at the moment, I don't have enough speed to be the king of the championship, but we are working for it.
Well done. Fabio, well done on your second place. I was standing in Parc Fermé when you came in, and you cranked that bike, you revved that, your emotions were so obvious. That's a huge day.
Yes, you can imagine how happy I am, and I think that we managed to get a really great job. This morning we tried the soft rear, and honestly it was not really an option all the weekend, and I felt good. And yeah, the first 12 laps of the race were the toughest one, where I tried to make a gap on Jorge, and we did it. So it's the best second place I ever did in my life.
The happiest you've been for second.
Even better than a victory, to be honest, because I'm getting closer to my dream. And yeah, it was so emotional because, you know, it's only 3 races missing and we have more than 50 points of advantage. And yeah, it's becoming to be really special.
Was it ever in your mind to try and go with Marc, or it became obvious early that you couldn't go with his pace?
I tried.
You tried, yeah?
I tried to go, but we know Marc is on another level on that track, and I tried to go with him because I had a lot of people on my back, so I tried to go with him, but he was riding so smooth, and yeah, he did an amazing race, and we know that His name is King of COTA, so we know why.
And not only is it an important day for you championship-wise, this is your best ever result at COTA.
Yes, I did the same in 2015 on Moto3. Second place, to be back in the second place is really nice. So yeah, so happy at least we made 24 hours flight to have a great race with them.
And so now a little rest. You have a few weeks off before Misano. What happens? What are you going to do to prepare for that race where you could clinch the championship?
To be honest, I will come back home, make 3-4 days of nothing. Relax, I will be with my family a few days. So I will enjoy a lot that moments with them. And I think that, we are starting to think in a different way right now. The championship is closer. It's the first time that I'm really talking about it, but yeah, it's looking good.
You can tell you're thinking about it. Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations, fantastic comeback. Let's start at the start. What did you make of your opening couple of laps?
At the start, I was struggling a bit with the rear grip because I was feeling that was different compared to yesterday. But then when I start thinking that the other riders in front, apart Fabio and Marc, that were doing a good job, the other riders were pushing, I think, too much for the rear tire. Then I waited 2-3 more laps to start to push, and I think that was the correct choice, because then I arrived till the finish of the race with more rear tire, and I had the possibility to overtake the other rider.
So championship-wise, you did everything you could, okay? What's your take on things?
I just can't be happy about today. If this year I didn't, without losing too much point in the first part of the season, or with the mistakes or the problems, this race could be a nice race. And I was battling with Fabio. Today he was too fast for me. Marc was impossible to touch today. And this is the maximum result possible, and I tried all, but this is the best that I could.
Well, that's the point, that at one stage you may have finished 6th, but you come away on the podium, so...
Yeah, for sure. The start was not easy for me. But then, like I said, I tried all to don't use too much rear tire. And finally, I finished on the podium. That was the maximum result possible today. I just have to say congratulations to Marc and Fabio, that did a better work than us.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Will Christian, and thank you all so much for watching. I'm here to remind you to hit subscribe for all the latest Supercross news and highlights. And of course, don't forget to sign up for Peacock Premium. That is now the new home for streaming for all live Supercross events all season long.